Hey, my darling divas, Terry J coming to you from Dime Store Diva TV. Man, it's been a while since I've been able to really film. I've gone through some stuff. Coming back into life, I did 5 loads of laundry in a couple of days, up and down 2 flights of stairs, and consequently tore out the muscles in my whole left side. So I've been down trying to heal, but I've got a bunch of August favorites to show you from this month, and I guess I'll try to keep some kind of order here. But let's start off with skincare, okay? I've been using a couple of things from my first Mimi box that I just love, and one of them is the Dr. Jart V7 Eye Serum, and it's intensive revitalization of the eye area. 7 vitamins complex, treats dark spots and puffiness. V7 Eye Serum, fundamental discovery. This stuff is pretty spendy. It's like 35 bucks. This was a deluxe sample size. I am loving it. I love this, but I'm on to some DIYs for skincare. I'm going to bring you those in the coming month. I'm getting my ingredients list together. I'm going to click that button and order those things in just a couple of days. Secondly, I've got a Tea Tree 90 Essence 3 times. It comes in an ampule like this. I've been using this on a fairly regular basis. It's a serum, and it says trouble control care. It does have some antibacterial and acne treating benefits. Another thing that happened to me is I experienced this horrific breakout from the Mimi Box SPF 50 sunblock and makeup primer. Huh. If it wasn't that, I'm going to make sure I'm going to patch test my skin before I use it again and see if that was the cause. But something caused me a massive breakout, which really prevented me from wearing makeup and doing any filming for several days. Not anything of substantial like this. I did my hair thing and muddled through that. But I really, really love this. It's pretty pricey too. But like I said, I'm coming up with some DIYs for mature skin, to exfoliate, brighten, and just replenish and plump the skin. Okay, more to come about that. That's skincare. Let's move on to eye bases. Okay, back to my beloved Too Faced Shadow Insurance. It's high end. I can't help it. It's $20 every 4 or 5 months. That's not very expensive. Uh, and then I've got my next base that y'all saw in that tutorial. It's just a Jordana, it's NYX White Eyeshadow Base in Pearl with a Jordana eye crayon and continuous almond depotted into it. Lovely stuff. We'll be using this. Just we'll be using it up. I love it, love it, love it. Then I got the surprise of the month in the last 2 weeks. I've really been loving this e.l.f. eye crayon, jumbo eye crayon in the shade Rock Out. It is a silvery taupe color that is more taupe than it is silver. It is so gorgeous underneath everything. I just love it. I just cannot get enough of this base right now. It's my favorite. Mwah. It's my favorite crayon. I've got the Jordana in Eternal White. I've been using on my inner corners. I don't particularly care for this as a base. It's pretty dry. I like bases that are on the creamy side. But I think that you could use this as a base if you had oilier lids, okay? I've got mature skin, so I don't want anything that's very dry as a base for my shadows. But onto eyebrows, I put away the MAC waterproof until next summer. I'm not sweating, don't need it. Back to my Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil in the shade Taupe. Love, love, love this thing. Paired it up with my NYC eyebrow kit. Couldn't be happier. Mascaras. I've been using a few. I've been using the Cheek Room Waterproof that came in my Mimi box a little bit. I've been using the Manga a lot. This is my base mascara, and then I'll go over it with my Maybelline Rocket just to give me some more volume. And I'm finding, now it's end of day and I'm getting some droop, but I'm finding that I don't need falsies. I learned how to build my mascara, and basically I'm building the tips of my lashes with these other mascaras after I've got my definition and everything else going on. So let's see, my e.l.f. makeup remover pen. Love, love, love this thing for cleaning up anything around the under eye area and getting a more precise line. It's just like makeup remover on a Q-tip or a cotton bud, whatever you want to say. But I really, really love the convenience of this thing. And for $3, I understand too there's a way to pour your makeup remover in it. And I use Neutrogena, you know, the blue bottle makeup remover, and I'm going to try refilling this thing. Lips. I am loving, loving, loving my NYC Applicious Balms from the Dollar Tree. I picked up another one. I got them in 2 shades. Let's see. These Apple Lip Balms. 388 Garnet Gala. Garnet Gala. Looks like, well, it's a little bit corally pink with some shimmer, and it looks like this. And then, and it's not my favorite color. My favorite color of this is called Apple Plum Pie. Just love this color. Can't get enough of it. Have some of it on right now. Apple Plum Pie next to it looks like this. Yeah, just love these. They're so moisturizing. They're so moisturizing. They have just the right bit of sheen, just the right bit of pigmentation for everyday use. Love these. Can't believe I got them for $1. Now, I am learning to do better lip work, and I'm using lip liner brushes, obviously, lip brushes. And I'm taking my e.l.f. matte lipstick and Vamp It Up, and I'm starting to use it to get definition in the outer corners of my lip. And I really love this lipstick. Love it, love it, love it. You know, I really am loving the transition from summer into fall looks. I feel like fall looks are just so beautiful. They're just so beautiful. Fall and winter, it's just such a beautiful time for makeup for me, in my opinion. Summer, I think I had a lot of struggle this summer with the heat and all of that. But I have this Milani lip gloss in the shade Dark Honey that I picked up at Dollar Tree. And it's not incredibly pigmented, but it's a dark plum color. And it just is very flattering to all the lipsticks I've been wearing lately. You can see there how that would pair up with the colors that I really, really enjoy. So let's get rid of those swatches because I've got some palettes coming up next. Blushes. If you guys want to see reviews on these blushes, there are a million out there, but I finally picked up at 50% off. I got both the e.l.f. blush palettes, light and dark. And I love dark as much as light. If you go light-handed with it, there's no reason in the world that you cannot wear the dark palette on light skin. Don't feel held back by these colors because they are gorgeous and the blendability is so gorgeous. And I've heard around that they're very much in texture like the like the new mineral blushes that have come out, but you get 4 of them for $5. And if you catch them 50% off, you get 4 blushes for $2.50. Mwah. What have you got to say to that? Okay, that was part of my order. I will be reviewing the Smoky Beauty book. That was the other thing that I got. I want to really play with that and do a FOTD and, you know, really show you what that's all about. But you know that I did pick up the 18 limited edition, brand new limited edition palette, and I love this. I'm using it a little bit to get to know it, and then I'm just going to straight put it in my Pro Kit because I have so many neutral things to work with. I don't want to use this up. I really love the formula of this for use on potential clients in the future. Okay, palettes. Let's see. I've got 3 more palettes, and I can quickly run through these. It's the number 3 Perfect 10 Smoky Eye Palette. I've been enjoying this for just experimenting with all the shades wearing smoky eye. You can see that I've got a smoky eye on right now. I've gone very simple with my smoky eye to more complex, as you're seeing right now, just depending on the day. I do wear makeup nearly every day, like it or not, even if it's just eye makeup, so that I'm practicing, you know, my craft, you know, and even posting some to Facebook, doing some little selfies to get to my, you know, keep building skill. I've got to do that. I've got to jump back to Wet n Wild Comfort Zone. I love this, love this, love this. You can do anything from very, very nude bare looks to extremely smoky, like what I've done today with this palette. I'm wearing Comfort Zone today. Sleek has Ultra Matte's version 2. Now, I am loving my matte eyeshadows for my outer V. This palette is beyond beautiful, beyond beautiful, beyond beautiful. The texture of these is matte but not flat. And I'm going to go on to say that all the matte shades that I'm loving right now are matte but not flat. I have a face palette to show you. Many of you may have seen my 6 Plus palette review. If you have not, you can go through my videos and find it if you're interested. But this layer here for my face contains everything to contour right down to filling my eyebrows. There's no need for an eyebrow kit with this little puppy right here. I just love this. There are actually holes in the back of this palette. I would have to do measurements and see if there are replacement pants from other companies to fill this little baby. But, you know, I'm going to run out of the white first, probably. I've decided today that I'm going to press some Ben Nye Super White into it when I do hit pan and see how that goes. And I'll keep you posted about pressing Ben Nye Super White and Ben Nye banana powder for that matter and see how it goes. I'm starting to explore something again that I've never talked to you about, and that is the 15 Camouflage Concealer Palette. I am really digging this for beginning to do some cream contouring, and I'm just beginning to touch on that. I'll just make a quick pass on that. My Jordana Forever Flawless Powder. I am loving this. It's matte but not flat, but I forgot to mention something when I hauled it. It's got a very, very grandma perfumey smell. It does fade over a little bit of time, but if you can't do scents, this powder's not going to be for you, okay, honeys? It smells like Granny's perfume. I've got a couple of powders like that. I can put up with it, but I'm not sure that it's for everybody. So, let's see. What are we getting down to here? Precious Little, okay? I'm just about done with your all's time. I have rediscovered my e.l.f. glitter liner in this holographic sort of shade. It is called Stardust. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to add my own silver holographic glitter to this, pump this up a little bit because I love the adhesion of it. It sticks very well, but it just doesn't have enough glitter to really do much. It'll give you a light wash of glitter, which I really like. Maybe I ought to use it and then try patting some glitter over it. But for $1, I think I can stand to just make one really glittery and buy another one like this for the light wash of glitter. I think this is a really neat, nifty product. Finally, I think we're to the end here. Finally, my nail polish. I am wearing a Jordana nail polish that is coming over very dark brown. It is. The more you build it up, the browner it gets, but I would consider this more, when it's sheared out in the beginning, to be an oxblood color. It's the Jordana nail polish that I got for $1.99 in Cabaret. It's just, I think, a lovely, lovely shade. Now, like I said, the more you build it, the deeper it's going to get. But I love this color. Divas, that wraps it up for this vid. A lot of favorites for this month, a lot of rediscovered things. And Valentine's in the background making crinkling noises. I apologize for that, but a lot of rediscovered things. And I know that I'm not showing you things that are new, that have just come out, blah, 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 because I bought so much makeup so fast that I'm really enjoying the journey of just dipping and dabbing in all of the things that I have. Now, this coming month, there's a T-Mart concealer, a little palette that I want to try. The formulation's quite different from the other two that I have, and I'm going to save for my next eyeshadow palette. If you want to see swatches of the e.l.f. blushes, leave me a comment and I'll be happy to review those for you, but there are so many. If you want my opinion, I'd be more than happy to give it to you. Just let me know, okay? In the meantime, divas, remember that you've been fearfully and wonderfully made. You are a work of art, and I heart you. Until I see you in the next video. Mwah.